Alright, so this tutorial is going to demonstrate how to crack WAP encryption on a wireless network. And so we're going to go into security on our router, and we're going to select WPA WPA2, and we're going to use PSK and AES encryption, and we're going to change our shared key to anonymous. Now we'll switch over to our backtrack machine. And open up a terminal. And we'll start with an Airmon NG associated with our WLAN 1 interface, or WLAN 0 interface. And then we'll do an ifconfig, and we'll see that our new interface is mon 0. Now we'll use AeroDump on that mon 0 interface in order to see the access points that are currently available. And Control C to stop that, and here's our access point, Soggy Meatball. As you can see, it's now encrypted with WPA2. And we'll go ahead and copy the MAC address for the access point, or the BSS ID. And then we're going to run an AeroDump. Well, first of all, let's go ahead and change the directory to where we are on the parent directory of the entire file system. This will make it easier whenever we run the Aircrack command. Then we'll go ahead and do AeroDump ng-bssid, and then we'll paste the MAC address for the access point. And then channel, and specify the channel for the access point, channel 6, and then write. And then the name of the file that we want to drop it to, and we'll do meatball, and then mon 0 for the monitoring interface. And this is going to go ahead and start dumping packets into that file. And what we want to do is we want to run a real quick deauthentication attack or packet injection on our host machine, so that we can get it to reconnect and we can collect that shared key that's used in the four-way handshake whenever a host connects to a wireless access point using WAP. So we'll use air replay ng, and then -0 to specify deauthentication packets. Then 3 is going to be the number of packets that I'm going to send over. -A, and then we'll go ahead and define the MAC address, or paste the MAC address for the wireless access point, then -C, and then we're going to go ahead and type in the MAC address for our client machine that you can see over here on the left. And then mon 0 for the monitoring interface. And that injects those 3 deauthentication packets, and that should force the host that's connected to the access point to have to reconnect, and we'll be able to capture that four-way handshake. And we can actually verify that by opening Wireshark. And then what we're going to do is we're going to open that capture packet, or capture file, in Wireshark in order to be able to see if we captured the four-way handshake. So Wireshark and to open up Wireshark. And then if you recall, we ran the command from the parent file system, so we'll go ahead and go into there. And here it is, meatball-01 cap. And we'll open that up. And we'll go ahead and sort all the captures by protocol. And what we're looking for is EAPOL, which is Extensible Authentication Protocol over LAN. And there it is, our connection to the wireless access point with WAP. So now that we know that we captured that, we can go ahead and run the dictionary attack against that capture with Aircrack NG. Actually, hold on. Let's go ahead and find where our dictionary file is. So we'll go ahead and go from the root directory to our pin test directory. Then to passwords. Then to word lists. And then that's our word list that we're going to use. So we have the full path to the directory listed above. So we'll go ahead and browse back to that parent folder of the entire file system. And there we are. And then we'll run our Aircrack command, Aircrack NG. And then we will specify the file, meatball-01.cap. Then -w for word list, and then we're going to specify the location for that word list. So from our current location, it's going to be pin test, passwords, word lists, darkcode.lst, and then we'll run it. And assuming that the word that's used for the key, the shared key, is in that word list that you use, then you will be able to crack the WPA. And I went ahead and skipped ahead. And here we go. Key is found, anonymous. And as you can see, it used or tested 118,396 keys in 3 minutes and 23 seconds. So pretty good time.